Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you.
Alright guys, so before we start off with this video, we're going to show you guys where to get all the ingredients for today's video, and also how to make a utensil that we're basically going to need. This is going to be part of the video, very important. So you're going to need a plastic bag or a Ziploc bag, and you're going to pinch it from the middle, okay, kind of like we're making a parachute. So you're going to take it from the middle, and then you're going to make a cut right about there. And that'll give you the circle that we're gonna need later on in the video, alright? So other than that, keep watching and stay tuned, alright? Into the Hispanic aisle, guys, we're gonna get Maseca. This is gonna be the base for our empanadas today, alright? Next item for our empanadas are gonna be chorizo. So it's pork chorizo. Alright, then we're gonna get a little bit of queso fresco, so we'll get one of the small queso frescos. Alright, just fresh cheese, and this will be the whole ingredients for it. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Cooking with Lily. This is Lily.
Hi.
I'm Nacho, and today we're gonna do some chorizo and cheese empanadas. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna need is we're gonna need our flour mix. So this is Maseca. It's pretty prep. You won't need anything else. You're gonna need about a teaspoon full of salt. Chorizo. Now we did go over the video where to get this and everything like that. You're gonna need 2 cups of our Maseca mix, and you're gonna need cheese. Now we use mozzarella cheese just to give it nice and everything. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start prepping our pan. So we're gonna start getting nice and hot, because the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and cook our chorizo. So we're gonna just put a little bit of oil and empty out our chorizo. Go ahead and break it up. Alright, so we're gonna let this cook, but go ahead and have a pan nice and hot with some oil in it, because we're gonna deep fry our empanadas. Now we're gonna start by making our mix. So we're gonna add our 2 cups of Maseca. Okay. And what I like to do is just start slowly adding the water in. Okay. So slowly start it and start mixing it. And we're gonna keep on just adding little bit by little bit. And start mixing everything together. Alright, so now we're gonna add, once our mix is almost ready, we're gonna add our salt around. Now if you see that your mix is a little dry, you can add just a little bit of water just to finish it off. Make sure it's nice and moist and there's no dry spots left in there. You want to ball up the dough, and then we're going to make a small ball. Just go ahead and wet your hands a little bit and just round it all out. So you're going to make a ball out of the dough. Okay. And we're going to set them on 2 little bags, and you want to cut them in a circle. Now what I do is we're going to get a plate, and with the bottom of a plate, you're just going to add to it and push and press down. And that's gonna help us flatten our tortilla down. Once you peel that other plastic bag, make sure you wet your hands again. And just check the dough. If it's a little thick on the sides, okay, we're gonna just kind of take it around. You're just gonna hit it a little bit around with the palm of your thumb. And you're gonna flatten it out. So you're just gonna stretch the dough a little bit, and that's it. So I'm gonna show you guys another way to make them. Remember, again, you're gonna need 2 sheets of just plastic bags. Just cut them in a circle. But this is a tortilla press. You can get this on Amazon. You can get this in a Mexican grocery store. Okay. So the first thing you're gonna do is just make the ball, flatten down, and you don't need a lot of power into this. Okay. Just close it normally. And if you see that's still a little chunky, no problem. Just go back a little bit and that's it. And tying it down a little bit. All right, so once everything's prepped up, you got your tortillas made. All right, we're gonna get some of the chorizo that we did. And we're gonna go ahead and start filling this up, okay? We got a little bit of cheese in here. And now the meat's up to your liking. You can stuff it a little bit. You wanna make sure you have enough room. You're gonna go ahead and kind of pinch and close and just make sure it seals all the way in there. Okay. See to fill these up. All right. Same thing. You're gonna take each end and you're gonna go right across from it. Make sure you're right where it meets. Kind of squeeze on it a little bit, flatten it down, make sure it seals all the way in there. That's it. And if you see that the edges are a little rough, just kind of go ahead and patch it down a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in the fryer. So we have one already pre-made here. We're gonna go ahead, set it into a fryer. We're gonna go ahead and set the next one into the fryer. All right, so you're gonna baste them. All right, so you're gonna take a little bit of the oil, keep basting them, just kind of try to cook them evenly. Make sure the dough gets cooked evenly. Now I added a little bit of onion there just to add a little bit of flavor to the oil. And just keep basting so they're nice and golden brown. All right, so once we took them out of the fryer, all right, we drained them and everything. To leave those little marks to make them nice and pretty, I'm gonna give you guys a little tip. Once you get that dough, just go ahead and get your fork, and on the edges, just go around, and that'll leave those little marks so it looks nice and pretty. Now we're gonna go ahead and start plating. So we're gonna take our empanadas. Okay. Now you can pair them up with a nice green salsa. We'll have the link for that on the screen. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of queso fresco. Okay. Just to top it nice and good. We got a little bit of green salsa on here. And for the sour cream lovers, we got just a little bit of sour cream. All right, so this is the final plating. So again, this is another episode of Cooking with Lily's. Today we did some chorizo and cheese empanadas. All right, the link on the green sauce is gonna be on the video as well, so make sure you check that out. I do want to say a quick shout out to my grandma Chata. Saludos, abuelita. How are you doing? ¿Cómo andas? All right, but other than that, this has been another episode of Cooking with Lily, and we'll see you guys on next time, all right? See you later.